Melanie picked the most hilarious video of Vicki Lawrence, who used to be on the Kerbinet show,
lampooning Ted Williams, the homeless guy who with the golden voice who, became famous because of his YouTube video.
Howdy do, homeless mama here. That's right, it's me. I'm hanging out here in the bushes. I've decided to be homeless because obviously that is the best way for a person to become famous in this country nowadays.
I don't know what happened to him. I've heard different things that he's maybe headed down the path of homelessness again. But anyway, he was a big celebrity for a while because he had a great voice, and some local television station did a report on him.
Recently, there's been this guy with an interesting sign at I-71 and Hudson Street. His handwritten sign says he has the God-given gift of a great voice.
Hey, I'm going to make you work for your dollar. Say something with that great radio voice.
When you're listening to nothing but the best of oldies, you're listening to Magic 98.9. Thank you so much. God bless you.
I do think that Vicki Lawrence's spoof is kind of funny because you know that there are people out there who are going to try and milk that for all it's worth.
I think that it was a little bit over the top for the homeless advocates to come out and say that that was wrong.
Recent parody video about Ted Williams made by quote-unquote comedian Vicki Lawrence is no laughing matter. But while Lawrence intended the clip to get laughs, homeless advocates are raging.
People don't want to give you any money because they think you're going to go get some booze or some drugs, but I'll tell you what, I need some off. Mosquitoes out here, and they're spreading that West Nile virus. I hate them little bastards. They sneak up and suck the blood out of you. They're like lawyers with wings.
Ted Williams might be a special case because he really did have talent, and his story, seems legitimate.
I got 2 years clean, and I'm trying hard to get it back, and hopefully somebody from one of these television or radio says, hey, I need a voiceover.
People who are on who are YouTube famous and stuff, really, what's the longevity of their careers going to be? Nothing.
And could somebody please tell me how a homeless man is the perfect spokesperson for Kraft macaroni and cheese? What, is he out here in the bushes boiling his pasta? I don't think so.
She's a comedian. I mean, that's what she does for a living. And oh yeah, that's right, Saturday Night Live, they never make fun of people. Okay. It's exciting. It's fabulous. Wonderful. Blood test that they can give to women who are pregnant, who are at risk, which I think they believe is women who are 35 or older that are pregnant, and they just take a tiny bit of blood and they can tell them early on, somewhere in the first trimester, if their child, almost 100% accuracy, the study showed for this blood test, has Down syndrome.
The new test is very exciting. It's almost like looking for a needle in a haystack.
While we've known that a mother's blood contains a small amount of her baby's genetic code, this new study provides doctors a new way to analyze it and get the same results without disturbing the womb. In a recent study, the simple blood test caught every single case of Down syndrome.
Once the test is expanded to include other genetic disorders, I think it will have wider use. Not
that there's anything wrong with having a Down syndrome child. I think that society places too high a value on perfection in kids and in babies in general. And Down syndrome kids really get a bad rap.
It's awful, absolutely awful to think that having that knowledge that should be kind of a helpful tool for parents to become prepared, they're using it as a way to say, okay, well, this is not for me. I don't think I can do that. And that is a tragedy beyond measure.
I really do think it will replace amniocentesis for almost all women.
What a difference for the anxious parents who've been through this. Thank you.
Hopefully, this drug is going to be used as a tool to help people become better prepared for the challenges they're going to face, and not to use it as a way out.
One of the main reasons why they have the amniocentesis to determine whether the child has Down syndrome, so that the parent can decide whether to have an abortion. I think that's wrong.
One of the reports I read said that someday this test might cover the whole genome of a fetus, which basically means you can take this test, you can go down the list and see if maybe he's going to be cross-eyed, or his feet are too big or whatever. And if you don't like it, try again.
I think it's crazy, all the criticism that Ricky Gervais is getting over his hosting the Golden Globes, because I think he was hilarious.
It's going to be a night of partying and heavy drinking. Or as Charlie Sheen calls it, breakfast. Wow. Woo.
The libs in the audience are outraged because he told jokes about him.
I'm jumping on the bandwagon because I haven't even seen The Tourist. Who has? But no.
You're going to an award show that's supposed to honor, well, they're honoring themselves.
Most celebrities are used to making fun of other people, and I think it was just, appropriate for him to turn the tables and make fun of the celebrities who were in the audience.
All that happened was some of them were taken to see Cher in concert. How the hell is that a bribe? Really? Do you want to go and see Cher? No. Why not? Because it's not 1975. Also not nominated, I Love You, Philip Morris, Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor, two heterosexual actors pretending to be gay. So the complete opposite of some famous Scientologist then. What? Probably.